Day 10. And here's what it looks like today. Looking thick, but looking flat. What happened here? I don't know. I don't know if that's the mesh that bent over or if that's mud. But when I get home, I'm gonna sand it.
What if I wake up happy?
My nose was so non-stop runny in there because it was so dusty under the couch. I could not really fix that recliner, I don't think. It was like with all the weight that you put on the right side, like one side of the sofa is more used than the other side. So like they jumped on it or something and it like bent the right arm a little off. So I screwed in replaced the two loose screws with longer and thicker ones. So it's holding onto the arm better, but it's still like slightly off or something because now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like if I put the screws in at a different angle to lift up the armrest, it would have been better. But I troubleshooted. I did it so many different times. I looked at the other end, and the way that it opens and it closes if no one is sitting on it. It opens and closes normally. You have to push it a little bit more than the left side, but it still opens and closes like beautifully. But when I sit on it, not only is it hard for it to pop up again, it's like almost impossible for it to close. Like I did it one time where it popped up and I was able to close it, like pushing with the back of my left foot. I was able to close it, but it's not nearly as easy as the other one. I hear thumping on the ceiling. Where's my towel? I gotta put that away. I didn't. Oh, is that your tail? Oh my gosh, it is the tail. You scared me. I thought someone was on the roof. Hi, baby. Hi, Shuguru. Someone's being very clingy today. Okay, I'm coming downstairs. Go ahead, baby. So I've got 80 grit and a 120 grit sandpaper. I'm just gonna do it here because I gotta leave. This is what it looks like next day.
You're not next to me. Guess I'm missing all your energy. That's all I want.
I get my brush when I come back and I brush out the excess. It doesn't look that bad. Probably could use another coat to make it all even and not have like some of this discoloration. But as far as covering up this mesh, it did a good job, the mud. It definitely is not flat. I'm heading back home after a 15-minute job unclogging a bathroom sink. The gunk that was making the water not flow or not drain properly was actually not even that far down the drain, so I didn't even have to use my actual hands. But anyway, so that job was done. Client was happy. I think it happens often because it only took just a little bit of gunk to clog up that entire thing, which is kind of crazy to me. Stop by my favorite place in the world. Just kidding, it's not. Look how beautiful it looks out there. Oh my gosh. I stopped by my favorite Japanese market, which is on this side of town, and I picked up a new drink. This is a peach drink. I'm not sure if it's carbonated. I've never seen it before. Peach drinks remind me of my little brother because he was trying so much peach stuff when we went to Japan together. My brother and I had a sibling trip in 2019. Is that right? No. Did I go with Vince? No, I went with Vince. What am I saying? It wasn't just a sibling thing. It was my, I had gone with just my brother the year before. But in 2019, it was my sister and Vince and my brother, which was so much fun, I think. getting that wrong because I have such a bad memory. Oh my gosh. It actually tastes like peach. But unfortunately, that drywall job that was supposed to happen at 9 o'clock tomorrow, amongst other things, I was like patching up 2 drywall spots, painting, doing like a couple of other 3 different things that was unrelated, like hanging stuff, maybe a little electrical of some sort, I'm not sure, but it was all easy stuff that I didn't need to ask for specifics necessarily. But they canceled like an hour ago, which is okay and kind of sucks because I was gonna be a big job. I appreciate everyone's comments on my video yesterday on the drywall, like a lot of tips. Someone even gave me a tip on the kind of tape that I should use instead, so that was pretty cool. I'll look into that when I am ready to like buy actual tape to do drywall taping for a client. Here's what we got to make hot pot. Usually I have kombu, but I just realized I didn't pick up any. First, you're gonna fill this 2/3 of the way with hot water and then boil it. I also forgot to put this in frame, but kelp usually is like the MSG kind of like broth starter kind of thing, and it like expands as you boil it. Anyway, you put that and you boil the water with it, but I don't have it. So all you're going to do is cut everything into bite-sized pieces and boil it. Boil it in the first round and then leave the rest in a little basket so that you can do a second round right after. And we got the, oh yeah, the radish is in there too because this takes a while to cook in the boiled water. I got the excess veggies. I'm gonna put that in last, which is like starchy noodle. She just came back from a walk. And then what I'm gonna do with this is gonna be like a topper on the ponzu sauce, which is like a soy sauce vinegar dipping sauce. I don't know what this tool is called, but you can get it at the Japanese market, and you just go like this to grate. Is this a grater? Grate the radish. What is this? Clear noodles are like my favorite part, so putting in a bunch even though the pot is so full already. This is the ponzu, the citrus thingy sauce. I'll put a good chunk of soy sauce and salt. That looks about ready, so I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm gonna put that on the burner that's on the table. And then I'm also gonna bring this. This is thinly cut ribeye that you can just like swish in the water and it cooks it. And that's the second round of veggies. So we got it on the burner, but the heat's not on because it's still boiling hot. We'll eat some of it. Once it cools down, we'll turn this on. Ponzu. And then just like a little bit of bitterness, I'm gonna put the daikon oroshi, basically grated radish. And then we eat. Just dip it into the dipping sauce like that, and you just eat it together. And the meat is like frozen, but in the piping hot water it'll cook very quickly like that. And you just kind of swish it around. See, it's already becoming medium cooked because they're cut so thin. And leave it in there. There you go. And eat it with the veggies and the mushrooms. And you get all the nutrients inside the broth. And then you use the broth later to cook gruel with eggs. It's left over. Tito, this is second round. You don't need the burner, but it helps so that you can keep an eye on it while you eat the rest of your food. In the first round. I don't know why my flash is on. Ta-da! I added more meat. The broth is looking very fatty. Okay, so I think that completes today's video. Hopefully I have the energy to edit it and post it tonight. If not, you'll see it in the morning. I will not combine days because tomorrow I'm hoping is still an eventful day. But thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Promise I am not your enemy. I just need another memory. That's all I want.